So the Cowboys play the 49ers today. It's the first game of their preseason. And since the score of the game doesn't really matter, I'm here to talk about 5 players who I think are going to be really important to watch. The first is John V. Johnson. John V, receiver, big guy, big, fast guy, has been making noise in camp so far. I think that if he comes in mostly with the 2s, but he may come in with the 1s, since Cooper definitely isn't going to be playing, is going to be a guy who's really important to watch and could make a big impact on special teams as well. The next guy is Taco Charlton. Taco is a guy who, as a first-round pick, kind of has that bust label looming over his head throughout his first 2 years. Year 3 is going to be really important to him, since our defensive line is so stacked that he might not even make the roster. So with Robert Quinn being out, this first game is super important that he get important snaps, which could boost his confidence, maybe kind of make a domino effect to help him secure a roster spot. So I'm hoping that he makes the most of his opportunity. Dorrance Armstrong is the next guy. Dorrance had high hopes coming into year 1, so in year 2, coming into year 2, the expectations are high. He's coming into this game is going to be a high impact guy. Can definitely make the most of his opportunity. We already know that he's going to be starting it with the 1s, since Robert Quinn isn't going to be in there, D-Law isn't going to be there, so he's going to be starting with the 1s in defense. So I'm hoping to see a lot from him. Mike Weber is the next guy. We already know what Tony Pollard's going to be. We already know what Zeke's going to be. We already know what Alfred Morris is. Mike Weber's a guy who we haven't really heard much from as far as training camp goes. So I want to see how he's going to be. He's been described as kind of like a baby Zeke as far as the description of his running style goes. And as far as, seeing him in training camp, the little bit of film that we have anyway. So I want to see it in game. I want to see it kind of come to fruition. And hopefully he makes this roster, because Darius Jackson has been the guy running with, until Tony Pollard kind of took his spot anyway, was the guy running with the 1s. So I want to see Mike Weber kind of make the most of all of the opportunities that he gets. And the last guy, and this is kind of the most important guy, the guy who's going to bring everything together, is Cooper Rush. Cooper Rush, he doesn't get the pass of being the young guy anymore, because the backup quarterback situation is kind of looking bleak. So I really need to see him come in here and take command of the huddle and the offense post-snap. Because if he can't, who's to say that his spot is secure from Mike White or from a guy who isn't on this roster? We really need to see him come in here and do something good, because practice snaps aren't going to cut it. Guys who aren't the starter, they come in, they get their practice snaps, and then that's really it for the year. They don't really play much more besides that. Maybe practice squad snaps, that's it. They don't play much else besides that. So I need to see him come in here, do something meaningful in order to really show me that he belongs on this roster. That's what I think. I'm going to come back, do another video once the game is over, and give my thoughts on the game and how it went.